Hello, everybody. It's Shannon Elhart. It's a beautiful Saturday, and it's sunny and gorgeous, and it's noon, so it's time for us to meditate together. And as always, I enjoy that. Today, I wanted to teach you a way of opening up your heart, your mind, your spirit to something you've been wanting, or maybe you haven't even been wanting it, but you know it'll be good for you. So, the example I'm going to use is something that I think is pretty universal, and that is the need or desire to forgive somebody. We live in a world where we have that message that we should forgive people. That should be an important part of our life, which I agree with. But we're never really taught how to do that. And I think that leads to a lot of confusion. And it leads to a lot of misunderstandings about forgiveness, its purpose, the process of which those misunderstandings lead to a lot of blocks, a lot of resistance, rather. So, my example would be, is there someone you need to forgive who you need to forgive that person, that it would be good for you? Forgiveness is really more for you than the other. Um, that you just have had this block or this resistance. You don't know what to do or how to do it, or it feels wrong. You feel like you're condoning their behavior, or saying it's okay, or for some reason you have a block. Now, maybe you don't have the forgiveness block. That is, like I said, something that I feel is more universal. A lot of people have that block. But maybe it's something else. Maybe you're like, I know I need to give up diet soda or cigarettes or sugar or um, anything that you've been needing to do, but you've had a block or resistance to it. And what we're going to do today is start moving our energy away from that resistance to that change that you know would be good in your life, but you've been hesitant to take on, or kind of putting in the back corner. I'll do that later. I'll start tomorrow. And we're going to do that by repeating just that: I'm open to this. I'm ready for this, but also with some visualization. So why don't we get started, and I will guide you along. Quick set my alarm, and like always, we'll do 11 minutes because that reduces cortisol, the hormone released when we are stressed. So that's always a good thing to do. That's my minimum every day. All right, let's begin. Start by taking some deep breaths. Really, really filling your lungs and releasing. Do 2 or 3 of those. Really deep. Holding that oxygen and releasing. Feel your body relax as you release. And now just tune into your normal breathing. You should feel a bit more relaxation in your body, bringing in that oxygen and releasing the carbon dioxide with a bit of power. Now just notice the breath. Notice it entering your lungs. Notice it leaving your lungs. And you're inhaling and relaxing while you exhale. Just bringing awareness to your breath, awareness to your body, how it feels while you're breathing. I heard an interesting explanation of awareness yesterday, and I'll have to write down the exact language, but it was Something like you know you're breathing and you're connected with that breath, but you're not paying attention to it. So you can kind of step back from thinking about it to being aware, just knowing that it's happening. Really connecting with the rhythm of your body, of your breath. Noticing that it's slowing down. Perhaps it's also deepening. You're breathing more deeply. And begin to check your body. Make sure everything is relaxed. There's no reason you or me have to hold on to tension right now. We're giving ourselves 11 minutes to just be, to relax. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I hope you have thought of something that you have wanted to do, but no, there's some resistance to it. Perhaps it feels too scary, too difficult. You keep saying, I'll do that later, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll think about that another time. But you know doing it would be good. Our ego mind can create lots of resistance. Our ego mind likes to stay just the way we are, status quo. Our ego mind does not like change, even if it's good for us. But our higher self, our true self, knows how it would be better if we did these things, whatever it is for you. Whether it's someone you need to forgive, or maybe you need to forgive yourself. Maybe it's a habit you need to break or a habit you need to start. Your higher self knows it would be good for you to do that. So, breaking through that resistance can be a bit tricky. And a great way to start is just saying, I'm ready. I'm ready to forgive. I'm ready to give up that habit. I'm ready to start that healthy practice in my life. So, as you're breathing, start by just repeating that statement, whatever it is for you, just claiming that you're ready. I'm ready to repeat that statement. If you want, you can repeat it out loud, even if it's just a quiet whisper. There's something very powerful about hearing your own voice. I'm going to sit quietly for a minute or two, and then I'm going to guide you through another step. You might be feeling a bit of a release just by saying you're ready. And that's the point of this. You might need to return to this meditation for a few times before you really start taking action. But what I want you to add to that statement, I am ready, is start to envision what would be different about your life once you made that change, once you forgave that person or gave up that habit or started that good habit or got that thing accomplished for once and for all. Whatever it is you've been resisting, start to see your life on the other end of that resistance. See what would be different. Feel what would be different. You might even want to put yourself in a imagined situation where maybe you're interacting with other people and you're a different person. You're saying something differently now that you've done this thing that you've resisted. Maybe you can see a healthier body or a more peaceful mind, a healed relationship, or just freedom from something you've been entangled with from the past. Bring in some visions, bring in your other senses, and I'll sit quietly again. And we can see and feel something in our future being better than what it is now. It can be really motivating. It can break through that resistance we might be tied in with and get us moving forward. What I would encourage you to do next is just to write down the next 2 or 3 steps. What would you do next? Maybe it's repeating this meditation every day until you can really feel like you're taking action. Maybe it's learning how to do something or joining a gym or having a conversation. Maybe it's getting help in some way. You don't need to know everything you need to do, especially if it's something that's going to take time or that's complex. You just need to know the next couple steps that you'll take. And then remember that vision, why those steps are worth it, what's going to be better in your life. So we've gone beyond our 11 minutes actually. If you would like to continue meditating and repeating, I am ready, please do so. But if you're ready to bring yourself back to the awareness of your environment, out of meditation, then take a few deep breaths. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes and move your body a bit. Reconnecting with your physical body. Slowly, when you're ready, open your eyes, or if they've been open, start to slowly look around. Bring the environment you're in back into your awareness. We all get stuck sometimes. We all face resistance in so many different areas of our life. But we all know also that moving forward towards something we know would be good for us definitely is worth pushing through the resistance. I hope you have a really wonderful rest of the day, and I look forward to connecting with you again.